You're about to hear, we swear, the best star rappers of the year. So, cheery up, yell, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Greetings, Big Easy Fantasy Football League. I've been gone for 2 weeks, and I'm back. Yeah, the original Doug, and your host of the recap, the Doug and Doug Show. And then this here is my my co-host. Come on,
Doug.
That's good enough. Okay, now people that made some comments and some predictions, and they didn't get too big for their britches, which is why our theme this week. Yeah, I see you dancing. Our theme this week is in honor of one of the great TV dads, James Evans Sr., and also known as John Amos. All right, who ruled his house with an iron fist. You know, obviously my iron fist didn't get a little soft, but that's okay. I'm back. All right, now, without any further ado, we're gonna get started. Let's go to the first game, Ghost and Benson Backbreakers. And if y'all know the good line, the Good Times song, it's a lot of this in here. So right here, we got Benson Backbreakers 102.9 and Ghost 96.96. Ghost, all I can say is Benson Backbreakers over there dancing, telling something. Ain't we lucky we got him?
Yeah, and he was lucky he got that win because you really should have had him, especially if they'd just let Kareem Hunt just get one more of them little carries. They was doing too much of that trickery with Travis Kelce. Kareem was going. He really just needed about another catch, another couple of yards, and you'd have had it secure. And Kyron Williams did his thing. But hey, look, Benson Backbreakers is finding a way. I didn't even know, and maybe I should have known. Brian Thomas Jr. From the Jags, that receiver, he went off. Kyler Murray pointing at 40 yards into the end zone, 40 yards to go into the end zone, like he already knew he was going to score. You got some dogs, man.
That little joker legs be moving fast, man.
I don't know. They said it's like the Flintstones, and you're supposed to be putting that sound effect with it. How they be doing that. That's how they say he runs, or like a little toddler trying to run away from you, trying not to get in trouble. But yeah, Benson Backbreakers is still the only undefeated team in our league, first in the po' boy division, and just like he should, we had to give him that smooth kind of what's his name again, Dad?
Sweet Daddy Williams.
Sweet Daddy Williams.
That's who that is.
We had to give him that sweet Daddy Williams treatment, man.
And just for a little trivia there, one of the bodyguards there is the guy that you guys know from Police Academy. But I know him from professional football. Bubba. Big Bubba. All right.
Oh, okay. Good deal, man. Well, cool. Let's move on to the next matchup. You know what? You want to talk about this one or you want me to talk about this one?
No, I'm going to talk about this one. You're going to be quiet. All right? First of all, we got the punk-ass Get Fresh crew going up against the almighty and powerful Chicago Dog Pound. Now, I'm a little upset about this, and Florida Evans joined in with me on this because on Thursday night, I had this joker. I had him by the short hairs, and he didn't know what to do. He was scared. But look at here. He got an old bum-ass quarterback, and an old bum-ass quarterback, like a broke clock, he'll be right at least twice a day. Now, the little joker was texting me, and I was telling him Joe Flacco was a bum. But then he said, wasn't you and Joe Flacco in the same class, or was he a year ahead of you? And I said, no, your mama and Joe Flacco were in the same class, and they 2 years ahead of me. Now, then all of a sudden, all them text messages stopped. But come on, show him how angry I was at Geno Smith. There you go. Damn, damn.
He had it, man, and you are 1,000% right. I got Joe Flacco maybe about an hour before I saw he was out there, and I just had to. I needed a better quarterback than Bo Nix, and boy, oh boy, did that pay off. Thank you, Joe Flacco. Appreciate your pop. Now he's on the waiver wire. I ain't got him no more, so somebody else can go pick him up. But like you said, only twice a day. I just needed him that one Sunday, and I'm fine. I'm all good now. So
right,
appreciate your pop. Let's go on to the next matchup, man.
Game, chump.
Yeah, this is a good one too, man. What did I say about this one? This is another prediction I had.
Hanging in a chow line. Now, in the projects, the chow line is the bread line and the soup line. But in the neighborhoods to get your own switch and HU Bison live in, because they are refined gentlemen, they serve bison. So get your own switch was hanging in the chow line trying to get some of that nice succulent bison. And from the looks of the score, I think he did.
He succeeded. Yes, sir. Brandon Ayuk finally did his thing. He finally came alive. And Josh Allen, even though they, kind of didn't do that well on their own, he helped you get to that win. And that's all you needed to do was beat up on HU Bison, who, like always, is gonna have a temper tantrum when he don't win. So this is the third week in a row he done had him a temper tantrum, throwing stuff, getting all upset, yelling expletives. But hey, look, it's just what he should be used to. So get ready for some more expletives, some more temper tantrums as the year goes on.
Now I want to point out one thing before you leave this year. Get your own switch is 8th in his division, and HU Bison is 2nd in his.
And they got the same.
And they got the same record. And they got the same record. But what I want to also say is, it's some overinflated. Y'all got some lay down chump teams in y'all division, man. That has allowed guys to get these overinflated records, whereas our division is the tough division. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, move on to the next one. Move on to the next.
If that's how you like to think about it, that's cool. I think it's
hey, you ain't got to talk right now. I got the microphone. Scratching and surviving. All right, good times, and look here, 94 to 99 ain't no more scratching and surviving than that right there. Show Me TDs was scrappy, but she was scrappy, but she wasn't scrappy enough. 16-0 said I got most scrap in me, because 16-0 is from Denver, where the scrappy people live. And Show Me TDs is from South Carolina, where the refined Southern folks live. Uncle Ben's daddy raised his girls as proper Southern ladies. But 16-0, he's just a scrappy dude from Denver. All right, come on. What you got?
Yeah,
hey.
She was a little upset after Kirko changed, ended up putting down, 48 points, and they still lost?
Damn near 50 points, tough. And she took an L. Yeah, that's scratching and surviving.
That is
good job, 16-0. But 16-0, you 2-3. So sometimes you got to change the name, man. I mean, I don't even think I should call you 16-0. I think that's disrespectful.
It really is.
Anyway, the next game, making a way when you can. Well, Skegee ain't made no kind of way. He 2-3 and in 5th place in the Gumbo division. And Morehouse Tigers is 4-1 and 5th place in the Po' Boy division.
That's something else.
What kind of mess is that? Overinflated records, man. Y'all ain't playing nobody, man. Y'all ain't playing nobody, each other.
No, we playing y'all. That's the thing. Y'all the ones getting them L's.
Look,
what it is.
We got a tough division. Come on with your little whatever this thing is. The gift
Morehouse Tigers ended up winning. And look, Mullins, with your philosophy of picking your white dudes, and look, Brock Bowers had about 13 points in the very first, really the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. And I know you were kind of sitting there like, yeah, you damn better believe my strategy is working. You changed the name appropriately this time. Now, make sure you don't lead this up all year round. I don't want to keep looking at your team as Morehouse Tigers, because you got to change it to whoever you playing this week, because it's been working well for you.
And Skegee, shame on you, man. Shame on you. George Washington Carver, man, he rolling over on peanuts right now. That's a whole nother story.
Hey, talking about some shame on somebody.
Dyn-o-mite, the house. Now he's a Morehouse guy, right? This is a Morehouse guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is my Morehouse brother.
And when y'all be out there chanting stuff, y'all in the crowd, y'all at the party, y'all say the house, right?
That's part of it. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But you think he might be saying the outhouse?
Yeah, that is. I mean, he has to be saying it. He lost by damn near 100. Might as well have been 1,000 points. He lost by damn near that
97.
much, to the point where you got folks yelling dynamite on you because they just whooping up on you. Now, I'm happy that Caleb Williams had a good game. Go Bears. We end up winning that. We're going to win in London this week too. But, bruh, how you let this happen?
Dynamite.
Exactly where you at?
Hey, ain't he in London this week?
Yeah, I think
they got plenty of outhouses in London, man. He ought to be right there at home, man. Right there at home.
Well, hopefully he get that first win so he can get up out the outhouse. But, then again, I ain't going to bet on it. I know that much. But congratulations, Seminole G. You have won the dyn-o-mite matchup with the highest score of the week. All right, man. Draft Dynasty and Redeem Team. What you got to say about this one?
Man, keeping your head above water. You know what I'm saying? Make it a way where you can. Temporary layoffs, easy credit ripoffs. Come on, man, all that. But keeping your head above water. Damn, Redeem Team, 5 points.
Yeah,
5 points, Redeem Team. And he's 4-1. He's 4-1, and that's all he get is 5 points. How's he in second place in the po' boy division? How soft is your division? It must be paper soft.
4-1. What do you mean?
It must be Charmin paper soft. No, how's he 4-1? He barely beaten Draft Dynasty, the 7th in our division, by 5 points. Barely.
Well, she's in
all
our
y'all
division,
chumps, man. All y'all chumps. But come on with your thing.
First of all,
man.
she's in our division, and that's why she has that.
Oh yeah,
a tougher
division,
matchup there. But yeah, Redeem Team, he did his thing. George Kittle, acting an ass and whatnot. But hey, you're only gonna get that close so many times, and he already caught the L from the toughest team out there, which is the Get Fresh crew, just like you caught that L last week. So that's the only loss that he has right there. So I think he's a pretty solid. Team there, man. But it was too close to call. This was not too close to call at all.
Ooh, no smoke and not up for games. You wasn't up for games because no smoke was bringing heat and temporary layoffs. Nah, we talking about some full-time. Get rid of your coach. Yeah, get rid of your coach. Not up for games because your coach is not good. Your coach is bad. It's the opposite of good. It's very bad.
And get rid of the right coach. Don't do like the Jets did and fire the defensive guy when it's all about the offense that's being sorry. Don't get rid of the right person if you're going to get rid of somebody.
And look here, no smoke. You can't keep running the same 2 players every week thinking that, that's your answer. All I'm going to tell you is we didn't seen this play out before. Yeah. Have we not seen this play out before?
Yep, a couple times.
So I'm going to tell you where you're going to be at no smoke when we in playoff week. You're going to be right there with the other people in the bottom of the league, watching everybody else play, talking about, man, I got screwed by Lamar Jackson. Man, I can't believe Jamar Chase had a bad game. That's what you're going to be saying. But you know what, though? I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and it obviously wasn't saying it this week. Both of them got over 40 points, and I know not up for games over there. Like, how you get two of your folks got 40 points? Like, how do you compete with that? Both of these 2 people, I think, outscored all and not up for games.
JJ, and JJ is hard, man. Math is hard for JJ, man. So he was trying to do the 2, then the over 40, and what do I do? So and out of for games, new coach, no smoke, pump your brakes.
Gotcha. All right, man. Let's get into the future here. What's happening this week?
We got no smoke and the Get Fresh crew. I'm gonna say that's a pick game. Either team could win right now. No smoke definitely got some horses. Get Fresh crew known to pull an old bum out of the waiver wire to win a game. So I don't underestimate him, at least not anymore. So that's a pick game for me. Then we got not up for games going against Ghosts. Well, I'm not going by what the spreads are because I know that people ain't set their lineups, the whole 9 yards. They didn't drop folks, people on buys, the whole 9 yards. So I'm gonna say that my main man Ghost is gonna go on and throw an L at not up for games. So I'm sorry, not up for games, but it's a rough season for you. Benson backbreakers and get your own switch. 105 to 82.9. Look like Benson backbreakers is going to be 6-0 this week. HU Bison and the house. I think Bison gives the house diarrhea. So at this point, it look like Bison gonna be stomping on the house while the house trying to chomp on the Bison. I'm gonna get this one to the house, the outhouse. He need a win. Yeah, we got the Chicago Dog Pound going against Team Skegee. Well, all I'm gonna say is I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. Okay, and if you want to crown Skegee, you go on and crown them. But I know who they are. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say to that game. Seminole G and Redeem Team. I'm gonna go and get out one the Seminole G.
Oh,
oops. Because Redeem Team, you tripping over yourself, man. And Morehouse Tigers and Show Me TDs, Morehouse Tigers, you have to catch this L. And then we got 16-0 and the Draft Dynasty. I got to go with Draft Dynasty. I think Draft Dynasty been holding back, man. At 16-0, you know, he ain't focused, man. He too scrappy. He too scrappy in Denver, like, and Draft Dynasty is scrappy in New Orleans, like.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. I take that New Orleans scrappy over that Denver scrappy in the day of the week.
Yeah, I would agree. And I was born in Colorado. I would agree with you.
But my lock-in game, is not going to be Benson backbreakers because I know they're going to be 6-0. So that's not really calling the lock-in. The lock-in is the house chomping on the Bison. Lock that in.
House chomping on the Bison. HU Bison, you going down. You're going to lose to the winless the house. And I will co-sign with that one. I like that. Double lock it in. I like it.
There you go. All right, folks. Man. That's all I got for this week. I had to come back out here before Get Fresh Crew try to take over my league. We ain't hard to find. And look, I appreciate y'all tolerating him and them wacky predictions and all that bull crap he was doing.
I mean, I was 2-0.
Oh, please. Anyway, look, we ain't hard to find. You know where we're going to be at. And remember to set your lineups. And if you can't set your lineup, you know something. Come see me.
Appreciate it. Y'all be easy.